Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing 5 ways that you as a parent can fail at homeschooling. What I am trying to do is say I love you. The first way that you can fail at homeschooling is by expecting too much and not adjusting your expectations when you actually get going with homeschooling. Sometimes we get this idea in our head that it's going to be just glorious and our kids are going to be so eager to learn every day and we're going to be so excited to teach them, and it's not always that way. It just isn't. Some days we are like, oh my goodness, we still need to do math. Can you hurry up and do your math? That's just the reality. It's not always perfect every day. And in fact, most of the time our days do not even look the same from day to day, even with trying to stick to a schedule. So your homeschool will not be perfect. And if you expect it to be perfect, you're going to find yourselves very stressed out and annoyed, and it is not going to be enjoyable for anyone, and the learning environment will suffer. The second way that you can fail at homeschooling is by not having your heart into it. If you don't truly want to homeschool and you are just doing it because your circumstance is kind of making you do it for some reason or another, or you feel like you're supposed to be doing it but you really just don't want to do it, your homeschool is really going to suffer for that. Homeschooling is not for everyone. If you don't want to homeschool, don't do it. No one's going to be happy. I am not someone who thinks everyone should homeschool. Nobody should send their kid to traditional schooling, because I think homeschooling is hard work. Sometimes it is amazing and smooth and nothing's going wrong, but sometimes it's really tough, and if your heart is not in it, it's not going to be enjoyable and you're going to feel like you're failing. This one's really hard. So the third way that you can fail at homeschooling is by having homeschool envy. And this stems a lot from social media. I follow some amazing homeschool accounts on Instagram. They are beautiful. They make me wish that I had a much better homeschooling space. They make me wish that I was more dedicated to our curriculum, that we did all of the activities, that my kids sat down in their perfect clothes in their perfect room with the perfect curriculum, doing the perfect activities, and it's glorious. This is just true across the board in life, right? When we get envious of other people and the things that they have, whether it's reality or not, the situation they are in, we become less happy in our situation, which makes us grumpy, which makes us not eager and excited to wake up and homeschool our kids, and it's just not going to end up enjoyable. So another way that we can fail at homeschooling is by caring too much about what others think. You are always going to come across people that disagree with what you're doing in life, whether that's homeschooling, public schooling, whether it's where you live or what you do or what you believe or how you think. You're always going to come across plenty of people that have plenty of judgments. When you let them get to you, you're gonna have a self-doubt. When you start doubting yourself, when you start doubting your abilities, it's really gonna weigh on you. You're gonna start wondering, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I should do what they say. Don't do that. You're gonna rob yourself of joy. The fifth way that you can fail at homeschooling is burnout. This applies to both you and your kids. And I think this often stems out of excitement. You're excited to homeschool, especially at the beginning, and you see all this amazing curriculum. You see all these cool field trips you can take, all of these amazing opportunities that have now opened themselves up because you're homeschooling, which is great. But if you try and do everything, if you go out and join 3 co-ops, if you overschedule yourself, if you over-invest yourself and your kids, if you think your kids need to do 9 subjects because they all look so amazing, that's not gonna last long. And you are all going to get so tired, so burned out, and so over it that again, it's going to suck the joy out of your schooling. So ultimately, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Start slow. Start out without just jumping into everything. See what you can handle. You know yourself, you know your kids. Just don't rush into trying to do everything. You're going to burn out. Homeschool should bring you joy. Now, it's not going to every day. Ask my husband. There are so many days he comes home, and whether it's just from being home with the kids all day or from school, I don't seem like I have a lot of joy. If you're not finding joy in your homeschool, you have the chance to fix it. If you've made mistakes, which I think anyone who is homeschooling has, you have the opportunity to fix it, to change it. That is part of the beauty of homeschooling. You can change things to fit your family, to fit your circumstances. If you want to school on Saturdays, because that's how it fits your schedule, do so. Don't feel like you need to fit into some sort of certain mold in order to be a successful homeschooling family. Continue doing what you're doing, continue doing the things that bring you joy, and you will be successful. Comment down below, let me know what mistakes have you made that you would give to people who are just starting out homeschooling, or maybe that are struggling and don't realize how they can improve. All right, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye. What I am trying to do is say I love you.